Welcome back to City Skylines in the city of Rivertown, and today we are building a new high-density area in an area that is probably unexpected. But here what you're seeing is what we've done last time. This is the new industry area that we had, and we've built all these rock and ore mining over here, plus this little industry and some train stations and things like that. Before that episode, I've mentioned that we would build on this side and start populating this area because we were preparing the terrain over there. But I was looking at this, and I was looking at this visual in here, and I was looking what are we missing and what we have in here. And I look at this area, and since basically we started the game, we do have that polluted water in here. And I was like, come on, it's been years, like in game, it's been more than 7 years that we've removed that outlet from there, and we still have polluted water. So it's just ridiculous. It's time to fix that. But to fix that as well, we would have to play with the lands. And I was looking at this, I was like, you know what would be cool? If this area in here would be all this height, which would be slowly lower than the low density housing that we have. And then that we have like some high density over here. And then what I would love to do, and I'll do it just so you can see what I mean by this, is just basically remove all the water from here and create some area for those buildings and a flat area so we can actually build over here and bring new high density and some sort of grid in that. And let me just hide that that white thing over there. But then this would become the perfect platform for some high density. And then it wouldn't get, well, would a little bit, but it wouldn't get too much in the way of those low density buildings in there. And then I would be able to bring this main road over here. That main road would also connect, and there would potentially be one large road, and then this would go all the way over there, and then this would make a lot more sense as well. So that's what I'll be building today. I'll also buy those 2 or 3 tiles over here so we can make this a little bit better. I might change this building. I don't know if I'll change it right now, but this will have to go somewhere else. This is not the right place for that. So we knew when we've done that, but I think it's getting close to the time where we have to change it. In terms of population, we do need a few more jobs in here, 2,750 more or less, that will go in there as we build this area. And what I'm thinking about doing is something not exactly like what we've done here, but what I want to do is some blocks in the middle with high density offices, then some residential around it, and some high density commercial on the outside. So the high density commercial, they look a little bit more, like this. They are a lot lower than high density offices or residential. And I think that will make a little bit more sense for us to have that in there. So in theory, that will go from high density. I'm thinking, actually, I might change that a little bit. What I might do is high density offices on the waterfront, and then we try to get lower buildings going that way until we actually go to the low density. I think that will look a little bit better. I'll do it. If it doesn't look good, we can go ahead and redo the whole thing. But let me jump into here and start working on all of this, and I'll be right back. And the new area is ready. So I love it. And I think the Ferris wheel over here just make things pop and look much better, and also provides a lot of entertainment for the area in here. So as you can see, we do have offices on this block at the waterfront. Then we have residential on the next one. And then we have high density commercial everywhere else. Now, I just wish we had like something in between, because these buildings are quite tall, and then we go straight into that. We could add some mid-density residential, but that would be almost the same as this one, so it didn't actually work in here. So I think it still works, you know, it's not that bad, and I'm quite happy with this. Looking from above, that's how that looks as well, and hopefully you can see a few things. Some of you won't be able to, because this is very dark over here, but we will get there. But first one is basically the number of pathways that we have connecting everything. You have pathways in the middle of every single block, and crossing that up and down and left and right. Everything is connected. You have these areas connected as well. This is very steep. We also have a tunnel in here connecting this, and this connects these sides because I removed the crossing from here, just in case. Could remove in there as well, but for now I'll keep it. It's not making any difference, so there won't be a major problem. Now there are a few cars going through the pedestrian pathway. Can't do much about that, unfortunately, but they'll be doing there. We do have some post office, we have some crematorium, and we already had other services around this area, so I didn't add much more other than this other school over here. And this is working really well. Now, I initially had this road here, so what I thought, I just noticed that we pushed all that polluted water to here, and now it's in there. Oh no. It's still there. Come on. But I left this road here so we can go somewhere else and connect on the other islands. And then I've connected that main road in the middle instead of going through the waterfront. The waterfront is just pedestrian road in there. I think that would be more a bit nicer for pedestrians to be able to walk over there. And in here would be like major access for everyone. But after I've done that, I was having quite a lot of traffic on, well, basically anywhere connecting from the right side here into the middle, and on the left side into the middle, which was basically caused by people getting on the highway from here, getting on the highway from there, and or even from here, and connecting this. So what I've done, I've added this major road in here, and I hope you can see there's no traffic other than a bit of a bump in there that I can't seem to fix, but that's all right. So they can get straight into this area, and this road basically go, let me get out of here and show you. So this goes through here and do kind of a 180 in there and connects to this area over here. There's a lot of trucks in here that needs to go to the commercial to deliver like the goods for that area, and that's what this is about. Sometimes traffic goes slightly up just because they do these weird changing lanes in here, or even reducing the speed in there. I think that's the bump that is. I need to try to fix this. Give me a second. Okay, that's looking a lot better now. Although I have to say we have to fix some or hide some of the things in here, because there is no way that I can make that wall to sit on top there. Instead, I've tried to change the terrain, I tried to mess with a lot of different ways of this, and it just doesn't work. So that's alright, it is what it is, I guess, and we can kind of hide it. And as far as this works well, then I'm happy with this. So yeah, but this now it's working, it's connecting those two sites as you can see, and hopefully this keeps the traffic flowing very well for us. In terms of unemployment, we've managed to, well, get these about 1,500 more so down, so it's much better now. We also, if you look at the workplace availability, it's still uneducated is the one that needs more, so we still need to provide more jobs for that area. But at the same time, we have almost 12,000 open positions for all the other education types, even for poorly educated. The problem to get there is to actually get this and the elementary school up. I've added one more in here, but how many is too many, right? I just can't keep adding like 500 elementary schools in just one place. And I think we definitely need some sort of high density elementary school in the game, like very urgently, because it's not working at all. But yeah, when we find a way to sort that, then we will hopefully get the education level that we need to fill up all the jobs that we now have available. And I'll be working around to make sure that they're all work in our favor as well. Every episode we will improve that a little bit, add more schools, and try to bring more and more people in here. One other thing that I've done, I've added this extra road maintenance depot in here because I've noticed that the road quality was actually not so good. Now that is looking way better. And yeah, and then I think that was it. Some buildings being abandoned here and there, but that is okay, I guess. And I think this area is ready, like this is done. I haven't done any detailing in here yet because I believe we need to finish this bridge and decide if and where we'll move this. That is another bridge that will come from here as well, and we need to sort that out, but that'll be way down the line. Oh, and we do have this park in here with the water park in there, so did some detailing around this, some detailing around those buildings in some place too. And there's a lot of people walking here, which is quite fantastic. One thing that we haven't done is public transportation in this area, and main reason for that is that I need to figure out how we expand in this area before I connect like metro and things like that. We do have a bus line nearby that goes, we have a stop right here, and that works well for us for the moment. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Let me know what you think with these new neighborhoods that we have in here, and just to show you how that looks from here. This is the skyline that you have in the air now. That's why I said like still have an above view from the commercial in here, but not from the residential and offices down there. But we still have internet in here, added some mailboxes in the area, and I think we're good to go. So yeah, that'll be all for today. Thank you very much for all the support that you're providing, everyone that's joining the live streams, providing comments, leaving likes, for all the Patreon supporters and everyone in our Discord server. We really appreciate you all. And hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye bye!